All right, not messing with the power today, but I am gonna try and get this airlock off of there. I've looked at a D&M Westinghouse video and I feel mildly confident maybe. I thought it was gonna be pretty bad in here with shorts on, but it's not so bad. I can take the slightly colder temps. All right, let's see here. I don't know that this is the same one though. Let's see here. I don't think it is. This guy does need to come out there, I know that. Okay. Got some anti-seize on there I can see. The next thing, it looks like these guys are gonna come out. I think, man, I hope. Maybe not. Well, they do. Dang, that was on there tight. Feels like it's got some anti-seize on there as well, it sure does. Okay. Let's collect all of our stuff, put it right there. Is that push to connect? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Get that over there. So, if I'm right on this, I believe these guys are gonna go back in here, and these other ones. Let's see this. This is based off of this D&M Westinghouse video I'm watching is like 10 years old, so I know they've upgraded their airlocks, but the working principle has to be roughly the same. Yeah, that goes in. So I'm gonna leave that, I'm gonna take that back off. I just wanted to verify. I'm gonna go back a couple times and check stuff, so I'm not gonna show that part of it because I don't see the purpose of it. I'm gonna kind of experiment with making these videos a little bit more to the point on stuff. There we go. Okay, we get what? 1, 2, 3. But, you know, if that doesn't do as well, by the way, if you kind of like the wandering around trying to figure out stuff on camera, then we'll keep it. Get a little bit more, there we go. Man, those are tight. I'm so glad someone put anti-seize on there. Thank goodness. Probably could use a little more, frankly. Okay, I got a couple more. Okay, that's 4. You wanna go home, don't you, too? Okay. There we go. We got one more. I can feel the anti-seize on that one. That's thick coated. Last guy. You're a little awkward, aren't you? You're definitely, the last one is always the hardest. Like, that's just how these things go. I hate to tell you, but you know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. I wonder if I can kind of do it from the side. Almost no way. It's a tiny bit. I don't. Am I gonna have to take you out of there? You little hook person thing? I don't know that I can. Feels wrong to do that. Like, why are you here even? But then again, I don't know how I'm gonna get you off necessarily. I just don't have the leverage right now. I don't have the space. Wait, maybe I do. Okay, there's a little bit. Gosh damn it. I'm sorry. I had to retighten it to get the wrench off of there. Well, I do have a thought on getting those off. I'm fairly certain there's threaded rods that go in there. I wonder if I could do this. Those don't quite fit, do they? Let me see this. Do you actually go in there and I'm just wrong? No, you don't. You definitely don't. I'm trying to think if I've got a screw that can get in there. That's all I need is something that just will... I know this thing has it, like there's pieces for this, specifically for this. I just don't have them. But you know what I do have? You know what I do have? Is a screwdriver. I've got still like zero space for that thing. It's not threaded, so this is what it's for. This is absolutely what it's for. I just need a little bit more leverage, and I'm struggling as to where to find it right now. Here's our first one we'll try. Ah, we got it. Seem to be somewhat out of space to turn this thing, and yet we can't loosen it, you know, by hand. It's still more than hand tight. This is a puzzle, you know? Like, how do you get this thing off? I'm kind of thinking I just need to take this thing off just temporarily. I think I'm gonna have to. Kind of don't like the idea of doing this, but I see a choice in it, you know? Oh, that was easy enough. It's gotta be enough, you know? At least enough to finally loosen this thing. Come on. There we go. Come on, are you not still gonna go? There, I think I just felt it pop. Maybe not. Dang. There, okay, finally, got it. Okay, now, I'm quite certain I had a lot of pipe thread, or what do you call it? Thread, pipe, anti-seize. Okay, those now, we took 5 off? Did we take 5 off? Okay, we got that 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we took 6 off. There it is. There's Mr. Number 6. You're scaring me, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna go to here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? We've got 5 to replace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's 4. That one, that's 1. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4. That's it, it's just 4, okay. I'll start with him. Okay, it's tight. This is odd, definitely a little odd. I don't know how this, like why you do it this way. I don't have any clue, but just kind of trust this is how you're supposed to do it. So the only thing with that one is no, it didn't go. I thought it went all the way in. Okay, I'm just hand tightening, going these hand tight. I think that's fine. Okay, and that's number 4 right there. I'm gonna do one last double check, make sure I'm not missing any, you know? And I think then I'm gonna put all my parts over here on the top of the off-fill, have a nice little spot for them. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think we're good here. So basically these bolt pins don't matter one bit. I think on the old style they did, but on this new one they don't. So let's see if the airlock is on there. Yep, it just slides off these rails and easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, yep. You can rotate it like that. So I'm gonna clean this thing and call it good. That was nice to know. Good to know. All right, I'm gonna get some food safe, organic, certified cleaning solution for this thing and spray it down. Hold on. See, first thing, I think I'll just get the heavy part of the debris off of there. The vacuum actually will work really nice for this. Just want to get anything that's kind of stuck on there off, you know. I just got like a little Charlie horse in my hand. Coming off. It's just been sitting there for a minute, so it, like anything, tends to harden up a little bit. All right, the vacuum going, get this thing done. I thought this was gonna take me a lot longer. All right, let that sit for a minute. Needs at least 60 seconds to sanitize. In the meantime, we'll see if I can find my wedding ring. Did find the ring though, so that's good. With minimal downtime. It's when I spent like probably 10 minutes looking for it. I said, God, can you please just help me find this right now? And then about 20 seconds later, my foot kicked it. Feels good to get this thing nice and cleaned out. Thing is, we've sent product in, which is good, but it's an iterative process. You're always it can take a long time to get a production line really down. Like it's slow, it improves slowly over time. And then you get to a point where like if someone wants you to change something, you're like, no, we'll break it. This is optimized to do this thing, and we're not trying to change it to do anything else. Thing is, this way we're getting it completely on all sides because we're getting top and bottom of these little rivets. These little fan blades. And then that'll be that. I think that about does it. My hands are clean, by the way. One thing you gotta know too, over time, you don't really like to wet clean stuff, and a lot of people think that's the way to go. Those people probably happen to be a lot younger and inexperienced. But wet cleaning introduces moisture. And microorganisms love moisture. They use it to grow. So even if your hands aren't clean, but you're dealing with dry areas, it's not conducive for microbial growth. And if it's not conducive for microbial growth, in the long run, you got nothing to worry about. That's why dry powders can be unbelievably safe if you do all the right steps leading up correctly. You know, if you introduce something into your process, well, then all bets are off. But if not, then you're probably gonna be okay. Does it matter? I don't know that it does. This didn't rotate at all. No, it didn't, because that was where this, I was thinking the rotor would have caused this to rotate, but that's not the case at all. I've got a ways to go. It's not going all the way up against there, which I'm not sure why, but hopefully it's nothing major. No, it still doesn't quite want to go. I don't quite yet know why that's the case. Okay, hold on. I think I know. Maybe. Possibly. This is gonna be really embarrassing if I can't get this thing back on. It seems to be farther out than it was. All right. Okay, that's our gap right there. I'm not exactly sure as to why there's that gap. I think possibly though. I think possibly. It's not these guys. Might be pausing this thing to figure out what's going on, and then I'll reconvene. I'm in big trouble if I can't get this thing back on, though, that's for sure. I feel like it's something to do with this little axial rod, but I don't know with certainty. So it stopped. You know what? I know exactly why. I know exactly why. Believe it or not. It's because our airlock, our flans, are not, there we go. They're not all the way back in there for some reason. I think they're supposed to be a little farther. I know this is not a big deal. Well, I realized that it was there's a little slot inside, well, this motor shaft right here, there's a little slot where it goes, it has to fit in perfectly. And so I had to rotate it to get in there. I did get it in there. I was still a little nervous that I didn't get all the way in there, but it looks like by tightening these, it tends to go the distance. So I think we're good. Feel good about this. A lot better than I did like 10 minutes ago. I was getting a little nervous there. Did not want to leave this thing just sitting with these screw pins needing to be tightened. These bolt pins, whatever you call them. So many times I run into things now, like there's no name for them. I don't even know what you call these things. They're not standard pieces of machining, you know, tooling, I guess. Maybe that's the right word. These guys are fairly straightforward. I'm gonna check it all again when I'm done to see. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we're not busted now. Yeah, works still. It's Milwaukee for you. They make good stuff. They make really nice stuff. Okay. Continue to kind of tighten these, get everything where it needs to be. That one's tight. Go get that screwdriver that I used to kind of finish the job. That one's good. The seal on here looks good. Wait, did I already tighten you all the way? Yeah, I did. I tightened you as much as I could go. It's a combination of a wrench, both sides, and come on, screwdriver. There we go. And you can't beat a crescent wrench. I think I already said that, but just so versatile. That guy. This one's kind of hard too, you know? I feel like I just happened to get lucky on him. So he could have been just as hard. Maybe not. Still a little nervous that I might have messed something up in here. I mean, that's just like, there's nothing getting around that. Like I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, could it be better? Maybe. Maybe it could. All right, see if we can get some leverage on that end. Yes, sir. A little bit. I feel like we got a long way to go though on that guy. There we go. Slowly but surely. Just sneaking in on me on that way, you know? That guy's got a long way to go though, you know? It's got a very long way to go. That one I think is good. This is the something. I mean, look at that washer. It's like loose, you know. Just gonna have to kind of go about it slow and steady. Hopefully we don't get to a point where there's nowhere to go. So we got a little room here. There we go. Now we're starting to move it. I can feel it now. Starting to move in the right direction. Everything's starting to seal up the way I like it, or at least as good as I can hope for. If I can just keep rotating it. Yeah, I think I can actually. Now we're cooking with gas, a little bit of gas. There's a nice turn. A little bit of a turn. Sometimes one little bit of a turn is just enough for a really big turn. Now we're starting to come in. Turns out the key strategy was just reversing the crescent wrench every turn. Gives you just enough to keep it moving. I was nervous because it just wasn't wanting to move at all, and I thought, man, I'm gonna gall that thing. But it looks like it was just stuck. I hope, gosh, I hope. Otherwise, I'm so screwed. Oops. Yeah, it's tight on there. I mean, probably can go a little more now. Oh, that's tight. That's all good. There we go. I certainly hope I have that all the way. That feels tight now. Still looks like it could go a little more, but I don't know. I'm not sure how much is an appropriate gap on these. I think it's where it needs to be, I hope. That feels good. Feels good. I know that one's good. That one's good. Good. A little more on that one. Okay. I think those are good, in good shape. Put this guy back on. That seems I got another airlock, so I can always go check it if I need to. I don't know if that's, I feel like it's good, but I can't be for certain because I've never done this before. I'm gonna check a few things and then I gotta keep moving on some other stuff. The reason I'm not really commenting a lot is because I'm a little nervous about what I've done here today. Hope I haven't really permanently screwed anything up, you know? I mean, I know I haven't done that. I know that everything is, like nothing has been broken, but here, good. All right, that's tight. Okay, I actually, shocker, took the airlock out again and retightened it. I got it a lot better this time. The gap is nothing. It's what it should be. I just was kind of freaking out that maybe we were gonna have major issues with it because there's some gap in there. So it's good. I'm heading out. I might try to check in with you when I get on the road, but otherwise this thing is gonna be in good shape for now. I feel confident in that. As confident as I can be, I guess. Okay, I'll see you on the road possibly. Take care.